Phew. That was a pretty tough fight, huh? I know you privately messaged me and said you wanted to talk, but I hope I'm not in any trouble. Phew. I feel like I have had quite enough of that this week. So anyway, what was it you wanted to talk about? I left St. Senior out there since you said you wanted privacy. Hey, I get it. Not everyone needs to see when you have vulnerable moments. So, did you accidentally crush someone? I've done it plenty of times. It's okay. I forgive you. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. Oh. Well, if that's not it, then I'm not really sure how to approach this. Would you like me to just lay down with you? I don't mind doing that at all. In fact, I really do like flowers. That's good. Super nice. Oh, feels good to relax finally. Lay my body down, sink my hands and feet to the ground. This is a really nice flower field. Sorry if you prefer silence. I just don't do very well with it, if I'm being honest. You have big questions like that at a time like this? We just got done with one of the biggest missions of our lives, and you're thinking about all that? Well, I just don't understand. It feels like you're super distracted and not focused on what's going on. Come on, silly, you should be proud. No, you're sad. I get it. Sorry if I seem a little crazy sometimes. I don't really mean to come off that way. You know, a fun fact about flowers is that, I actually used to eat them. They're quite tasty. I don't know why people judge so much. Oh, you've never eaten a flower? You should really try sometime. I know everybody, including St. Senior, highly discourage that kind of behavior, but there are some that are really good. Off topic again though. You were feeling bad about life? How about we approach this in metaphors? No particular reason, it's just more often easier that way. You're still grieving loss. I understand. There's no need for me to pry. I know what it's like to lose people. Even to lose yourself. Or to find yourself. Life is so unserious when you're around me, but these moments I can take more seriously. I appreciate that you're being vulnerable with me. Not that I'm the first person you should ever go to, but thank you. The fact that you trust me this much, it makes me appreciate what I have a bit more. And the people I'm around, namely, you. Life is a funny thing. It's so fleeting. It can disappear in an instant, and I guess that's why I like the adrenaline rush. I want to feel invincible. And I do. But it's only in the heat of battle that I feel that way. In slower moments like these, I'm reminded that things can pass. Like you. I could lose you at any moment. Though I don't always fear it. It's always a possibility. That thought is very scary, but I don't let it consume me. That's the whole thing about people. You can't let the idea of losing them erase the enjoyment you have in the moment of being with them. When you have them, you have them. And when they're gone, they're gone. But memories, they matter more when you're actually there making them. You don't want to only remember someone only after they're gone. You want to be present. And even if you don't have a lot of people, anyone counts. Even if it's you. I know I was alone for quite a while. Wandering the earth as an orphan. I didn't have parents to grab advice from or people to teach me. When Seed Senior came along, that was the only guidance I'd ever gotten. He taught me how to be a person, to respect life, the fact that it is so fleeting, and to find kinship in others. Like I do with you. We have a sort of bond I don't have with anyone else, but that's because it's you. There's not another person in the world that could ever replace you. Oh, you don't have to get all sappy on me, but I do appreciate it. Sorry. I'll try to keep things mildly serious. But I don't want you feeling sad. You're lost. That's all right. You don't have to know the way all the time. Life doesn't have to be a drawn-out map or a digital plan that you rely on. Sometimes it's just going to be a blind jump. But that's the fun of it. Sometimes you don't know where you're going or why. Sometimes you just have to go. Take where life leads you. See where it takes you. Go with the wind. And find out that maybe you're better off for it. It's okay to take those risks, but like I said, people die. And that's just the way things go. Yes. In battle, we may not value life that much, slaughtering ethereals left and right. Sometimes I do wonder if they have the same feelings that we do. Some of the more complicated ones might, but when I'm in the heat of battle, that thought never crosses my mind. And reflecting on it, now, it might cross my mind a little. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. People. Love. Life. Your life is fragile. Unless you're some kind of superhuman, or android, artificial intelligence, intelligence construct, etc., etc., you're probably not stronger than the average Joe. And that's okay. Our bodies are built for, well, destruction. In both ways. I have teeth to eat what I want. Even this entire flower field, if I got really hungry. I have a body to move. Arms to hug, eyes to see the world around me and greet other people without even saying hello, and a voice for all these words that sometimes I don't know what to do with. It's okay if you don't have a lot to say. Sometimes being quiet and listening to the world is all you need to do. After all, you have ears for it. Now, this flower field's been nice. It's soft, it's comforting, like nature's blanket reminding us that everyone is connected in some way. Even these flowers need to eat and drink. I just hope you're doing the same for yourself. I can't always be there for you. In fact, I won't. Not everyone can be there for each other all the time, which is why you have to learn to fend for yourself. Regardless of what you've been through, where you come from, who you aren't ever alone. No matter how lonely things may feel, the world does not shut its eye to anyone. I promise you this. If I can't hear your voice, at the very least, the wind can. Or the bugs, the dirt. Life is interconnectedness of everything, all living beings. And no matter how hopeless you feel, there will always be hope inside. So, if you don't have any yet, let me plant the seed. Let me tell you that no matter how many people come and go, no matter how many relationships fail, no matter what happens in life, you will never be alone. Tomorrow, there will always be a sunrise, or at the very least, a new day. Let me plant the seed to assure you that the world will always listen. Your voice will never go unheard. Energy is but recycled. That's what I always like to say. It's a lovely thought, too, that when I go, if I ever do, which realistically I'm not really sure, I'll just return, and my energy will just be recycled. It's comforting, you know? Not to everyone, but it is to me. And life's funny. We can't be sure of anything, really. We can only be sure in the now. And that's why, right now, I'm trying to make sure you feel a little better. I don't know what you'll do tomorrow. I don't know what you'll even do later today. I'm not sure. I spent one mission with you, and I'm not sure if you'll learn anything from this, or if you're even awake enough to listen. Who knows? But what I do know is that it's the moment that counts. And no matter how much I love you, no matter how much anybody loves you, you are always worthy of love. Feeling it, knowing it. Not particularly from parents or loved ones or the world as a whole, but love, wherever you may find it. I hope that it finds you. Life is quite a valuable thing. Even more so because it's so short. Time is fleeting. The time we spend with others, the time we spend with ourselves, it's always fleeting. And Not even in the sense that it's particularly running away. I mean, it's definitely not growing legs and running away, if you're that curious about it. I promise you it's really not. Though it would make more sense, the phrase. But I'm afraid it's not. It's just not. Which is fine, I guess. It's not running away from you. It's never escaping you. Time was never anyone's to begin with. Which might sound a little too philosophical for me, but I've learned a lot from Seed Senior and everybody else. Yes, the others of the Opal Squad have quite a lot to say. And you know what? I listen. Even if sometimes I talk too much. I listen. Trigger once said something very valuable to me. That no matter how many parts of herself she lost, she still found pieces of herself along the way. New parts. She wasn't concerned with salvaging old parts. Just building new ones. Because now, there was room for it. And whether that applies in a physical, metaphorical, or emotional sense, there are pieces of yourself you'll always lose. Because that's just part of growing up. Seed Senior always used to say, "You wish he'd seen me blossom." Sometimes I felt it more than I heard it. Sometimes I wish he could be there for everything. Of course, time passes, and people, who aren't even people, they still matter a lot, and they still pass. Things degrade, lose touch, malfunction, everything of the sort. Heck, you might find yourself malfunctioning too. It's not a huge problem. Just let the broken pieces go. If something's not serving you, you let it go. Even if it hurts, stings, feels like something's missing for years. There may be things you need to let go of that might feel like an important part of yourself, but maybe it's better if you just move on. The world has so much to offer. You don't have to stay stuck. You can move with it. Whatever changes you need to make as a person, whatever things you need to realize, actualize, be open to learning, those things are possible. Like I said, seed of hope. You will be all right, even if it may not seem like it. I'm not a professional whatsoever, so take my words with a grain of salt. They might not apply to you personally, but I'm sure you can find a way to translate them to what best benefits you. And you don't have to talk. Just listen. And for now, I'll take a break and just listen too. Let's just be one with the flowers and the wind. And let's listen to the world together. And then you have to please let me crush like 100 ethereals after this. Ah, great. And then we could get drinks or something. Whatever you want. But for now, let's just be present. Best to not get too caught up in the future. After all, it hasn't even happened yet.